Welcome and welcome back to S.WigginsTV. You already know it's your host, Worldwide Wiggins. And I'm back with another classic interview, man. We about to do it up, man. You know, this is a hood we've been trying to get for a long time, you feel me? I got a special guest in the building, man. You know, I did that Rolling 40 Bloodstone Paru documentary. And you got Lil Al in the building, man. He's gonna clear some things up, man. He didn't agree with some of the statements that was made that I got from the 40 Parus, man. But let's get to it, man. Please welcome Lil Al, aka Big Al Capone from AFC, All for Crime Bloods. How you feeling, homie?
Man, I'm all right, man. Just chilling, man. Just another day at it, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Happy A-Day to my fellas, man. Yesterday hood day, today hood day, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just on here to clear up some things.
Oh man, we appreciate you, man. And for the record, man, we gonna keep it respectful as we can, man. And yeah, we gonna get some history, man. No incrimination, man. No BS, man. So let's get down to it. Now, I said in previous episodes, you guys started out as a PTSD crew, like, you know, P for party crew, T for tagger, S for the scene, and D for dance. You know, can you tell us, you know, clear that up and tell me the original name you guys were and more history about when y'all was clicked?
All right, this how it started. All my older homies, well, cousins, I would say, they was all taggers. They was all tagging on walls, writing on walls, and doing shit like that. Just before, because in the bottles, it wasn't even no gangs and shit like that. It was 40 Paru and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But we came along, all my G homies and shit, my daddies and uncles, they was from Paru. We was the younger kids. And I was younger. I was the youngest. I'm the youngest out of everybody. So when the homies seen us growing up as they nephews, we was already wild, writing on walls and doing what we doing. So they was like, hold up, hell no, we gangsters, nigga, we killers, nigga. We don't do that. We don't do that. So y'all gonna have to figure it out. So everybody that was tagging, stopped tagging and started the crew AFC, which AFC wasn't, we was just robbing shit, taking shit, and just ditching school, having parties and shit like that. And then, after that transpired, my big homie, my Uncle Rooster, took notice of what we was doing, which is we, his nephews. We was all saying blood. Don't get it twisted. Even though the was writing on walls and shit, they was still saying blood and all that shit, because that's our background, that's our heritage. But everybody was writing on walls. But AFC was never no f***ing taggers. AFC was never writing on no f***ing walls.
All right. Now, people say y'all officially came out in the 2000s. But what year, straight from the horse's mouth, did the AFC get started?
2000s. Man, they out there rabbit ass mind, man. AFC was in the 90s, man. We started this shit, man. This shit was cracking, man. When this AFC shit was cracking, man, in 92, 91, 90. You feel what I'm saying? 90, 91, 92. You know what I'm saying? Before the peace treaty and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? AFC was already in motion. They just wasn't big. It was only 10 of them.
Right.
It was only 10 of them. They was all my cousins. It was family. You know what I'm saying? And then AFC existed. And then me, I started DTC, which is double the crime. It was down to create first because AFC was all for crime, but it was another name. But my homie Tadpole, my homie Stone is the one that started AFC. It's two Waynies. It's Big Wayne and Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is the one that started AFC. Tadpole is the main that gave the name All for Crime because it was like All for Addicted to Crime or something shit like that. And my homie Tadpole was like, hell no. That ain't no good name. So he turned it into All for Crime. And that's when All for Crime existed. And then I came along and started Double the Crime, which was a branch off of Awful Crime.
Oh.
Which we was the deepest. It was like 10 AFCs, about 10 or 11 AFCs at the time. About 10 or 11. Us, the DTCs, it was about like 20 or 30 of us. But we branched out because we was young teenagers, like 12, 13, 9, 8. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. For sure.
AFC was 16, 17, and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? And then Double the Crime started. 40 Power Room ain't got nothing to do with AFC existing. That's what I'm getting to.
Wait, we
40 Power Room has nothing.
We gonna get into that. Okay. Not to cut you. We gonna get into
that.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. But then Double the Crime started, and then we got big. You know what I'm saying? It was always the same thing. Awful Crime, Double the Crime. It was just our older family cousins and shit like that was older than us, and they teens, 18, 19 and shit like that. We was the younger crew. You feel what I'm saying? Doing our shit, following behind our cousins from AFC. You know what I'm saying? And shit. And then everything just turned into AFC.
All right.
Oh, let me backtrack. It was AFC, then DTC started. Then my younger homies that was up under me started TTC, which was Triple the Crime. So you had Awful Crime, Double the Crime, then you had Triple the Crime. Then was the tiny homies. You feel what I'm saying? But we didn't use the term tiny or little or baby, you know what I'm saying? Because the Crips and shit use all them type of names. So they started TTC. They came to me and my big homie, rest in peace, Big Act, they came to me and asked us, can we start TTC? We gave them the okay. You feel what I'm saying? Because this shit is family. You feel what I'm saying? Right. We ain't going to deny y'all of what y'all want to do because this shit trickled down to age and who you is, and you had to be a part of AFC, you really had to be locked in back then. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
On 41st Street, 42nd Street.
Being a newer gang, you know, whenever y'all started, like whether it was 91 or 90, you know, most, you know, Avalon's and those other established gangs that was established, you know, decades before, you feel me? Have you guys ever reached a point where somebody hits you up and you like, hey, Hubby, I'm from Awful Crime Bloods, and they like, well, we not familiar with that, and then you had to kind of enforce it, like, you got into it?
Of course, that was me. I was the wild one growing up. So I was the first one in juvenile hall, YA. I was the first one that ever was in them places first. So, of course, when I was first hit the juvenile halls, like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from Awful Crime, Double the Crime Bloods. But this at the time when Awful Crime is not Bloods. Everybody trying to get us to be Bloods in the bottoms. The Peblos trying to get us to be Bloods. The Villains trying to get us to be Bloods. The 20 Outlaws trying to get us to be Bloods. All our families is Bloods, but we ain't known that. You know what I'm saying? We out here on some paper. We young niggas that's out here, you know what I'm saying, really robbing shit, you know what I'm saying, really trying to get to some paper. Because that's what the bottoms, that's what's in us, to get some money. We born and raised around money. You feel what I'm saying? As players. So
right.
we wasn't on none of that. You feel what I'm saying? We got into it with everybody in the low bottoms when AFC first started. You feel what I'm saying? Because we already know if we going to be anything, it's going to be from down here. Ain't going to be nowhere else. So, of course, when I went to juvenile hall, of course, I had to get the hood known. I had to put the hood on the map. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's where I was from. So I had fights, niggas talking about, nigga never heard of that. The shit, fuck that. The shit is cracking. So, of course.
Any rappers from AFC?
Of course. We do music right now. We just ain't been putting our music out. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of artists. You feel what I'm saying? 4140 Boys, Awful Cash Records. You feel what I'm saying? DSB, you know what I'm saying, my son, baby Al Capone, my brother HP, my little homie V-Mac, my little nephew Lil Poe, my homie Ty Bud, Gambino, you know what I'm saying? We got artists down here. We really like that. My homie Jay Smooth, we like that. We just don't be putting ourselves out there.
Right, for sure. The 40-part rules, they definitely wanted me to ask you about, I didn't really tell them what it was specifically, but they wanted to ask you about the origins. Did y'all come from 40 rules, and do y'all share the same territory? Respectfully.
Well, that's okay. Now, respectfully. Now, listen to this. I love the 40 Power Rules. Them is my big homies. I love them niggas. Don't get it twisted. But understand this. My G homies, my Uncle Tyree, Rooster, which ran everything in the bottoms from the 20s to the 50s. You feel me? This shit deeper than what niggas think. They all is Power Rules. We too young to be up under Power Rules. To say that we up under 40 Power Rule because of my Uncle Tyree. Yes, he gave us the blessings to be bloods. You feel what I'm saying? We his nephews. We got his blood. You feel what I'm saying? We doing what he do. So he gave us the blessings from the penitentiary to the streets. We are not to be touched. We are not to be touched. So when that happened, that's why they say, oh, we up under the 40 Power Rules because my Uncle Rooster ran the Power Rules. No. We made a name for ourselves. That's what got his attention to where okay, y'all own this? All right, y'all gonna have to be bloods. So we turned bloods. That's when AFC turned bloods. But I was already in juvenile hall, YA, already off of crime bloods. I put be behind AFC. So I was already on that. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's who I'm up under, and that's who bred this in me. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what we was on. But disrespect to the 40 Power Rules. Them niggas know. The older niggas, Diggums, Bird, all them niggas know. You feel what I'm saying? All them niggas know. Bird from AFC. You feel what I'm saying? He from Power Rule, but that nigga from AFC. You feel what I'm saying? Diggum is all 40 Power Rule. That's my big homie. I love that nigga, but you know what I'm saying? He know what's bragging. I don't take nothing from him. He run the 40 Power Rules. I run the AFC. That's just how this works. You feel what I'm saying? But we ain't a branch up off of nobody. We made our name for ourselves and put in our own work to get a name for our own self.
All right. Now, two-part question. Are you guys a part of VSOP? Yeah. And if not, why?
We listen. I'm for the explain. Look, we up, but our hood. Understand this. My Uncle Rooster started BL. He started paperwork. That's the reason why BL even exists. My hood is based off paperwork, but all my homies ain't fit to be on the paperwork. That's my rule. If I'm under paperwork. I got control of all that. All my homies ain't fit to be up under that. All my hood is based off really paperwork. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say we don't be exposing ourselves and really going and really opening up and letting you know my hood is the most powerful hood on the motherfucking map. We might be small and all that shit, but we the most powerful game. We got the motherfucking power down here. You feel me? That's why we don't expose our shit. That's why we don't let nobody in. You feel what I'm saying? Deeper than what motherfuckers think. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the reason.
So y'all not a part of the VSOP?
Nah, we ain't a part of that. You know what I'm saying? We fuck with the villains, we fuck with the low bottoms, but we always got our own shit cracking down here. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, back in the days it was cool. The homies used to pull up. It was all gravy and shit. You feel what I'm saying? But you know how hoods get into it and shit happens. You feel me?
Right.
But we fuck with all the homies in the bottoms. Well, to a certain extent right now, I must say.
All right. Now, in the low bottoms, the racial tension is out of control. You know, we hear things, we see things. Have y'all ever reached a point where you probably met with, you know, some faux packs or Avalons or other keyways, you know, because a lot of enemy here in the low bottoms is family anyway. Y'all ever met with some Crips like, hey, bro, at the end of the day, we black, man. You know, we can't just, you know, we black, you know.
Hell no.
Nah.
Hell no. Shit. Hell no. Shit. If niggas felt that way, shit, a black man wouldn't kill Malcolm X. You feel me? Shit, we ain't this shit for real. But I will say though that we fuck with some keyways for sure. We fuck with the Avalons for sure. You feel me? Because that's a part of me too over there. You feel me? I grew up over there too. I got my brothers as hitters over there. Run that shit over there. It's in our blood. But we fuck with it. We fuck with a little keyway. You don't fuck with only niggas we ain't fucking with the Folders, Faux Trade, East Coasters, Harlems. Any niggas outside of, other than that, we gonna fuck with them if they on some paper.
Oh, all right. Cool. You just answered my next question. That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. So, I know you just mentioned the BL thing, but other than that, separate from that, like I always wondered, like, what would okay, for instance, like a low bottom AFC, like, is there a car, like a module, a car that you guys go to?
What you say is AFC a card?
No, like when you guys, let's say, God forbid, you go to the county. Like, is there a card that, you know, the low bottom AFC go under? Like, you got Hub and a Dub, you got, you know.
Hell no, we don't go up under nobody. We rock by ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? Only. Well, let me say this: when it comes to this other type of shit, yeah, my homies that's not cut, they know who to ride with.
All right.
Because when a nigga see a nigga from AFC and bump into a nigga from AFC in the penitentiary, the first question they ask, "Oh, you from AFC? Oh, where you from? From AFC? Oh, you BL? You cut?" That's the first question they ask. You feel what I'm saying? Because niggas know what AFC is about, and they know what we represent. You know what I'm saying? So my homies, when it comes to this paperwork that's not cut, they gonna ride with they gonna do their thing on the yard, do what they do. But when if it go down with this paperwork shit, my homies gonna tag along.
All right. I dig you, man. So, before we get up out of here, man, you pretty much cleared everything up. You know, what would you say, man, to a young little Al, man, or a young homie out there that's, you know, kind of, you know, he came home from school, he got beat up, and they told him he from the hood now. He gonna claim the hood, and he just stuck in the hood, man. A young lost one, man. A young lost homie. What words would you have for one of them?
See, I'm different than the rest. This is not the same. I won't want this for nobody's children. At the end of the day, if I see a young that's out there like that, I'm going to put him up under my wing. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm going to try to guide him and help him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to help him in the right way first. You feel what I'm saying? And let him, you know, this ain't what you want. But he's going to make his decision whether I tell him it's not good for him or not. You feel me? He's going to make his decision. You feel me? But if he chooses this life, I'm gonna give him the game. I'm gonna give him the tools to survive in this. You know what I'm saying? What else I'm gonna do? I do the same thing with my kids. I don't want my kids out here gang banging. They gang banging like a motherfucker. I told them I don't want this, but they chose it. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give them the game.
Right.
Go get you a gun. get you some dope, get you some money, and we out here. I mean, it might sound sad, but it's the truth.
It is.
Most niggas lie and say something else, but I'm gonna try to help them in the best way I can, whether it's giving positive on some positive shit or some street shit.
For sure.
But I ain't gonna leave no niggas stranded out there on the streets.
Right.
You feel me? Whether you gang banging or you not gang banging.
Sure.
But I just wanted to, I appreciate you, man. I'm glad you wanted to clear something up, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't started nothing, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? The AFC is just AFC, man. You hear? I got my squad, some of my squad of niggas right here too, listening to these niggas can vouch. You feel what I'm saying? Like I am AFC, but all my niggas, we got to say so. It ain't no big use, I lose use or nothing. You feel me? I am that nigga, but all my niggas, some of the niggas I just named, they the niggas too though. They got to say so in this. This how we run this shit down here. And like I say, all them niggas that been talking, tell them niggas to tap in with me, man. For real, because false information, man, that's how a lot of shit gets started. And that's like I told you, that's why I reached out to you, because I wasn't feeling that shit. Not mad at you, you feel me?
Right.
I ain't mad at you, I was just mad at them niggas giving you that information. Them niggas know they ain't solid. So, you feel what I'm saying? Like I say, I don't want nothing off of this, man. You feel me? If you need some more information, because it's a lot more that needs to be said. So we got some podcast shit going on too. So if you want to join us and link up with us on some real paper shit, we on the same shit you on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got the history about everything. You know what I'm saying? I just don't expose it, but this shit really needs to be heard though.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. It's just...
And once I'm telling you, one of my niggas to tell you, once you post this, everybody knows me. Crips, Bloods, everybody, I'm worldwide with this. They gonna tap in. It's like they gonna be like, oh yeah, you feel me? But if you own something about this shit right here, we got some shit. We got a whole studio out here in Vegas, man. You can come fuck with us, man.
For sure.
And further your business. So tap in, man. And I appreciate you, man.
You already know, man. S.WigginsTV, Lil Al, a.k.a. Big Al Capone, off of Crime Bloods. We
The
out.
Don, man.
Yeah.
The one and only.